Hello everyone, my name is DustInLint, and welcome to my blind playthrough of Pyre, a game I'm super excited about. Like, words cannot describe how long I've been waiting for this game to come out. I heard about it, I think, like, about a year ago, and I've just been super pumped. I was a huge fan of Bastion, I was a huge fan of Transistor, and I've only heard good things about Pyre. So I'm hoping it lives up to my expectations here. The audio balance might be a little out of whack. I'm not sure because there's no music on the title screen. So for now, I'll shut up and we'll see. Okay, I guess I won't mute my microphone then. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now, as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. Three shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. Okay, yeah. How do I... Yeah. It might, oh, nope. Oh. Downside. A vast purgatory into which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and its enemies. None have been known to return from this forsaken land. Masked woman. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. Masked something. See, right on schedule. What did I tell you? You told us we would find someone alive. Someday. I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess. But don't be glum. You know, I see you frowning underneath that mask. Looks like she's breathing. The masked wanderers presume you are female. Interactive change with this. Oh, that's kind of cool. It seems he still is. Then stand aside. I shall send him to a better place. He's a he? Can you people just tell? Hang on. The marking on his rags. I think he's one of them. But look at him. He is beyond our help, and we are beyond his. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed, the day grows dim. You have at best an hour. Understood. I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns toward you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, friend. Don't care who you are or what you did. None of that matters anymore. All of us were equal nothings here. You're parched and he gives you a drink. You ache and he binds your wounds. You hunger and he gives you food. Little by little, it helps. There. Turns out you're tougher than you look. My name's Hedwin. He is one of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life on the downside. Now, come on. I really like how this is presented already. Like the art style and how there's like highlighted words that you can get little tips about. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old black wagon. Nothing like the stately vessels that paraded Commonwealth criminals through the alabaster streets. I'm proud Commonwealth. A proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire, home to a multitude of ethnic groups founded on principles of mercy and kinship whose exact meanings evolved through many centuries. Hedwin beckons you back to the black wagon. Step inside. Press X at any time to advance events. The weather beaten wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back. And with a guest. She loosens the clasp on her mask. You may call me Jodariel. She is the most imposing of the three masked wanderers who've found you clinging to life. No kidding. And as for myself, the small one struggles with his mask. Jodariel soon assists him. Oh, he's like a doggo man.
Ow! That is to say, you may regard me by my name of Rookie Greentail.
He is the smallest yet loudest of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can he do it? I hope so. I haven't asked him yet.
What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, chum. Nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what?
Yes, if you are a reader, one who can derive meaning from text. Literacy has been prohibited for centuries. Those with knowledge of the old ways violate the law of the land. Over time, you manage to learn something of the old ways in spite of Commonwealth decree. Literacy is a serious crime. No one in his right mind would dare violate the law of the land, or who you are or what you did to earn your sentence is no one's business but your own. I'll admit it. I know I can read. You confirm their suspicions. There is no use trying to hide it now.
Well then, glory days. Because it just so happens my associates and we got ourselves some nice material here for someone just like you.
Reader, you still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of those books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exiles indicate the books in their possessions. Have a look. So there's a few, but I guess it only lets me access one. Side door. Beyond lies the boundless downside. Even if you could run, you would not get far. Old raiments, colorful robes, and ceremonial masks adorn one of the wagon's walls. Closed door. The black wagon's common room must be back there, though you do not feel very welcome now. Odd creatures, hungry-looking creatures roost near some sort of attic. There's nothing you can do for them for now. Anything else here that I can interact with? Oh, intricate sigil. A symbol of some sort is set in the wagon's floorboard. You cannot sense its purpose. And then the book. One of several such heavy, ominous volumes. The exiles you met seem very interested in them. Interact to learn more. Right now I'm playing this with controller. Let me know if you think keyboard and mouse is the way to go. But I feel so this might be a good controller game. We'll see. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes, bound in materials you do not recognize. Forward. A formal welcome undersigned by the 8 scribes. You, dear reader, you are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote the Book of Rites, that you possess it and have capacity to clean its words. It's testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of 8s, and they align as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate clad in raiments of the rites bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Oh, I can just get a better look at it that way. I'll do that from now on, but, okay, okay. Very cool. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as Hedwyn gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. Oh. Oh, what's going on here? Loading screen for one thing. Oh, we're getting into the actual gameplay loop. It worked. So it is true. Yeah, but what now? And where'd the reader go? He should be out there still. For now, we have to put our faith in him. He could abandon us. He won't. You look upon the three of them from beyond as Hedwyn then calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now, I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us. But first, we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus all of your mental faculties to do as Hedwyn asked. So, oh, okay, so I can use the D-pad, but I think analog stick would probably be better used to approach the orb. Cells conduct. Hold A past the rookie. Only one exile can move at a time. Hold right trigger to sprint. Sprint until stamina is depleted. Oh, rookie is banished for now. Okay. Hold B to banish adversary from afar. Or, oh. Ooh. Good aim, good aim. Good sign of things to come. Okay, so so you lose the aura. Hey, Dawson. Press X leap. Oh my god, I'm so bad. There we go. Maybe I should be using the D-pad. That way I can get the angles I need. Rookie is returned. Oh, jeez. Okay. I get it. I think I get the loop of this. Oh. Yeah, okay. Try jumping with X, yeah. Oh, that was a bad one. And there we go. Okay. Perfect. Oh, but I didn't do all the things. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get the gameplay loop. It seems pretty fun already. And I'm looking forward to doing a lot more of it. But it's also going to get a lot more involved, I can tell. The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars, or what? Supposedly. Reader, come, let us regard the night. Jodariel leads you outside where where a clear night sky awaits. Now, show us, before the howlers catch our scent, where shall the rites commence? Rites, an ancient ritual competition through which the worthiest exiles regain their freedom. The 8 scribes gave their freedom, so that way we may have ours. Prayer of the Book of Rites. Gaze at the stars. Seek out your destination. Capriest, the Olden Star, star of the Moonstake Hunter. Those born under it are ambitious, though also discontented. Scorpus, the Olden Star, star of the Old Cutter. Those born under it are wiser than most. Geminian, the Olden Star, star of the First Empress. Those born under it seek knowledge and new experiences. Okay, so there's like 8. Or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. Oh, and I see, and that's our next location. 200 leagues due east, the Ridge of Goal. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The fossil remains of the serpentines slain by Golanthian, yet loom over those living in its shadow. Great! We're supposed to be there when exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. Then we had best get started. Well, this ought to be gotta be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? Oh, nicknames. Jodariel turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time.
What she means is, glad to have you on board, chum.
We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom. The rights are the key. It is a lot to take in. Fellow exiles await you in the wagon. Join them.
Oh, achievement unlocked. The Reader.
I'm not sure how long I want to make these episodes. In fact, this might be a good stopping point here, potentially, but we'll let this play out a little bit longer. Downside Prairie. Ooh, got stopped. You arrive in Downside Prairie, one of Downside's only verdant regions. It only gets less hospitable as you press further north. Where the road ahead is forked, there is a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. Rookie. Oh, that's what he looks like without his garbs on. That's pretty neat. I like that.
I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in Hollowroot. I've got to pay a visit too, besides.
Hollowroot, a northern route to the Ridge of Gold, goes through a small exile encampment. Every so often, tempests come and scour away the huts and hovels, but they always crop back up. Jordale. Fie on your association. Best we head to Blooming Pool and avoid attention. The southern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a humid area pocked with hot springs. Runoff from the sandfolds means no bathing in the springs, so they're just there to mock you.
And get stuck in a bog while we're at it?
The dispute continues as Hedwin listens for a while. What if the Reader settles this? He marks the way. We get us there? I think that was supposed to say something else. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the Reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing him along the way. Can we all live with that for now?
Yeah, sure.
If necessary. Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. You may choose a route towards your goal at certain junctures. Weigh the options. So, Blooming Pool. Southern route to Ridge of Gold goes through a humid area pocked with hot springs. Things she can find rare flora here. Hollow route, northern route. Rookie knows someone who owes him. Let's go with the hollow route. I like Rookie right now. And I know I said I would end this episode here, but maybe we'll do this little bit right here and then we'll call it. God, the soundtrack is so good. I don't want to talk over it, but at times I have to talk. As you pass through the squalid little area, you hear boisterous voices coming from what looks like a public house. Rookie stumbles forth from it, holding something in his paws.
Oh, hey chum. Just wrapping up a real important exchange back there. Hang on to this for me, will you? We'll have to drop it off if we head further north.
You received a plain parcel. You cannot tell what is inside. Journey onwards. So that wasn't bad. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gold. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Page revealed the first exile. Drive imp. Creatures such as this must have been bred to push the black wagon along. Oh, okay. All that stands between you and the vast, inhospitable downside is a wooden door. Green-tailed family portrait. A reasonable likeliness of a younger Rookie with his mother and uncle. Rookie stats nearby. Only imps could fit up there. Lots of drive imps. What's this? Hedwin's cooking tins. What passes for cooking supplies in the downside, Hedwin does most of the cooking. Can I talk with the rookie? Yeah, I can talk with him. He seems to have something on his mind.
Hey, chum. Appreciate you taking us up through Hollowroot back there.
About that, are you certain that parcel will fetch us an adequate price at the slug market? Surely we could have procured some sort of rare fungus had we gone the other way. Crude trading post found in downside. Commonwealth contraband sometimes finds its way to the downside where it is traded and sold.
As much as I love the idea of procuring rare fungus there, Jody, we said we wouldn't go around second-guessing our good chum's decisions, right?
Jodoriel says nothing in response, but soon changes the subject. Night falls soon. Come along, Greentail. We have much left to prepare. The two of them go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Book of Rites. This time I'm gonna just inspect it, so that way I can read it for sure, but the first exile, in the words of Gulthanian, the Master General, inspect. You know perhaps the thrice-cursed name of Solium Mur, the Emperor of Sar, the first exile, and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in and around the country. Yet we found in Solium Mur a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit. A man deserving of much more than mercy. In time he named us all his scribes, and he became the 8th. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, common room. Your fellow exiles' living quarters are functional, but nothing else. In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective paths towards the enlightenment of the rights. Edwin, glory, quickness, hope. Oh, okay. Move speed. 4-meter diameter. Rank noticeable. Average. And ardent. And shining. Next enlightenment. Oh, so the more I send them off into the Pyre thing, the more often they get bonuses? Okay, interesting. I'll go into the bios later. I should just do the other stuff for now, though. Ooh, we should get Rookie to get enlightened a little bit more, as well as Hedwin. Oh, man, there's so many things to find out and learn here. Okay. Wait, Lone Minstrel. He's unresponsive but seems alive. You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives but nothing more. It seems inopportune to ask him about it now. You can click on the drive imps! Oh man, and there's so many other... You can interact with so many things. Okay, that's cool. I like that a whole lot. I like this a whole lot. Okay, already I'm a huge fan of this. Commence the rite. We'll do one more rite and then we'll call it quits. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in raiments of the rites. The preparations are set. However, everything is still and calm. Soon they grow restless.
Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are.
If we traveled all this way for nothing, I don't think we did. Look up. The goal of each race is to extinguish the adversary's pyre using the celestial orb that falls from the sky. Okay, so it's like 3 normal dudes. Interesting, interesting. Stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others also clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready?
Let's hope so.
Be still, we have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward.
At last, the Night Wings grace us with their presence.
The name of a triumvirate in blue. It seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity.
I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good.
Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold who unfastens his masks.
Lendl. Surprised to see old Lendl again? I trust you remember my face. Though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time.
He is the apparent leader of the exiled triumvirate you encountered as the Ridge of Gold.
Never have I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now, I and the accuser shall repay that affront.
An exiled triumvirate clad in gold, their leader harbors an ill will for something he thinks you did. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. Oh, they have a pretty... What the? Right, I was going to use the D-pad. Okay, so there we go. There's one. Not the one I wanted to do necessarily, but it is one. There we go. Yeah. These guys are a bunch of chumps.
No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers. Stand your ground. Let your auras boil in rage.
We're getting there, but they've hunkered down. Fine, then we will disrupt their formation. Will be to fling the orb into the pyre. Oh. Okay, yep. Didn't want to get it with her necessarily, but... Oh my god. No, let me... No! Go! Wait, that doesn't count? What do you mean that doesn't count? There we go, okay. So we can fling it as well. Oh, and you can use the obstacles to your advantage. Oh, jeez. Oh, and it is done. Oh, baby. Untouched flame. I think I'm actually Grandmaster at this game. Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will never forget your wickedness, and next time we meet, you will rue the day. Enlightenment earned. Ooh, she's gained enlightenment. We have withstood worse nights than this, though few as strange. Choose a mastery for Doriel. Long stride after using her rush to lunge forward, Doriel can rush again right away. Ooh, that seems pretty good. But what's this other one here? Relentless Figure. After bashing an adversary, Doriel instantly recovers all of her stamina. Okay, what's like the end things here? Greater banishment. Any adversary's banished take 30% longer than normal. Or can banish adversaries by flinging the orb into... Oh, man, that's also pretty good. What about these things? Permanently gains +4 presence, raising the size of her aura. But more Pyre strength. After saluting her adversaries, Doriel deals an additional... What? Press Y to salute during a rite. Crushing heal. When landing from a jump, briefly stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. Ah, man. That, I feel as though it takes a lot more skill than this, so I might go with this. Even though it's not inherently... Although, you know what? No, this seems pretty good. Because we're going to get, what, like 5 total? So, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could do, like, a bit of both. Which I don't think is a bad idea at all. In fact, you know what? That's what we'll do. Not quite enough to do that. Press to continue. After the rites, the accuser disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still night sky, you see a single star burn brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. Oh, and you deal more damage if you fling it further. That's cool. Headwind. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real, and we're in. I'm getting out of here, club. Or the getting out of here club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing the stars until we're free. Until we are free. Until we are free. Here, here. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendl back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing. As the others go about their business, Headwind turns to you. Reader, come with me, while the stars are still out. You and Headwind walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions. Come, ask any. We need you in on this for the long haul. Headwind wishes to know if anything troubles you. Ask how he got the wagon. Ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. That's what happened if you why you cannot conduct. You ask Hedwyn why he and his companions did not invite you to participate in the rites firsthand and relied only on your guidance. He maintains eye contact and his smile. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you all about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons towards the fading dark above. Gaze upon the stars. Seek out your next destination. And I think with this, maybe we will call it an episode? Jomur, the Dust Star. The Dust Star burns brightly over an ancient spring in Jomar Valley. Okay. Yeah, for now, I think that will be it. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. If you made it to this point in the video, feel free to support in the form of a like. It helps me out a lot and shows that you want to continue this fresh, brand new series. And if you want to see more content like this, you can always subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I upload any new content, whether it's of this or of any other kind. And until next time, as always, everyone, have a good one, and I'll see you next time in Pyre. Bye for now, though.